Alright, so because my jumper turned out so large, I switched the dial from this 8, so there's a little red mark there, I switched it from 8, and I decided where I was going to put it, and I thought I might go for the opposite extreme, and I went down 4 notches to here. Now, as you might imagine, the garment has turned out a little bit small, so let's have a look, but not too bad. Alright, so I've got a front and a back, but the back is not blocked, and I used can you see how like wibbly wobbly that is? Because I used frogged yarn, and I've got lots of craziness. But anyway, I measured this. I've done a 3 needle bind off on the shoulders, which didn't really turn out that neat, unfortunately, but it's okay. And I've measured it, and now it's 34 inches across, whereas before it was 42. And my intended finished length from the armscye to the bottom was 10 inches, but now this is 9 inches. So look, ultimately I had a choice between a garment that was much too big, and then I went for experimental mode. So now I've ended up with something that's slightly too small, but I often tend to wear my garments fitted anyway, so it's not really going to be too much of an issue. But the length is a bit of an issue for me, so I will finish the garment with an extra inch of ribbing. So instead of 3.5 inches of ribbing, I might end up adding 4.5 inches of ribbing, and just to make it long enough for me. And with the sleeves, what I'm thinking of doing is, well, I've got 2 choices. I can either just add more stitches based on the gauge that I've got for this garment, which is probably the sensible option, or the other option is I can go for experimental mode again and pick a gauge number between the options that I picked. But I'd say probably the sensible option is just going to be to add more stitches. Yeah, it's not exactly a fast project doing stripes, as it turns out. Even on the machine, changing the yarn, like the yarn management is a pain. You have to change the yarn all the time, and it's quite time consuming. But that's alright, we'll get there, and at least I'm getting through these scraps. Alright, bye.